All right, TV talk. Okay, the most problematic of them all. Love it. Love it, hip hop Atlanta, y'all. Okay, the most problematic of them all. Listen, y'all still arguing with me from my live earlier today, and I'm not backing down. I said what the fuck I said. Okay.
What they mad about?
Yeah.
They mad because
what you do to them?
Girl, what you do to them? What you do to her? Listen, I'm sorry. Okay, so let me start first with the small stuff, and then we're gonna get to why I made him mad. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is Amy versus Erica Baby Bang Banks and Rennie Rucci. I feel like Amy is out here playing herself at every fucking turn. You playing yourself out for chaotic, fighting Baby Bang Banks over community dick. Just because Erica thinks she got him for the moment, that nigga's community dick. Nobody should be upset about him. Y'all should fuck him and pass him around. Amy being mad at Rennie Rucci. Why are you still this upset about a song that you know some nigga probably stole from you 3 years ago? I actually was here for Rennie Rucci's. I don't know why she's this mad energy. Like, I already told you, bitch, he did it. It wasn't me. And if you had legal rights to the song, you would have got my song taken down, but you didn't. Like, I've been in the music industry for like a second, okay? A fucking second. And when I say I've been in the music industry, I spent a lot of time in the studio with producers. And what will happen is the girls that come into the studio, they want to sing, but they can't afford the time in the booth. So what'll happen is they'll be there all day. They'll write hooks. They'll help produce music for the producers to sell and make money off of in exchange for the girls getting studio time, okay? Or for the producer to work with them. I feel like what probably happened is Amy probably worked on a song with a producer on some friendly, no money type shit. And then her song ended up being given to somebody and actually being sold. And she like, that's my song, but you didn't never do your paperwork properly. You didn't do, any business to make sure that whatever you wrote on that track wasn't going to be sold to somebody else. Because that's what happens. The producers have the tracks. You sit there, you might write something and it could either be for you or it may be something they may want to use for somebody else. If they're a snake, they're going to take your shit and give it to somebody else because it's their beat. And you was in the studio on their time, probably for free, writing. So now they have rights to your shit because it's they shit. And you don't know no better. So yeah, I definitely feel like Amy played herself and continues to want to like have discord with other women because of some stupid ass dude.
I think she is looking foolish with the chaotic situation. Like, you already know who your friend is before Erica Banks came around. So why is you even pressed about any of that fuck shit? Now, it is kind of messed up. I do see her point with Erica because it's like, we supposed to be building some type of friendship. So if you fucking them, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand that, but at the same time, it's like, Amy, you choose to be so open with what's going on with you and chaotic. Erica don't really tell you shit for real. And if you're not interested, what is the issue? And the one thing that I'm now starting to think about is, Amy, you said, even if I don't want him, I'm not going to lose. So it seems like you often put yourself in a position to compete with other women when you don't necessarily have to. Now, when it came to the Rennie Rucci situation, I did not really care for Rennie's attitude and how she approached the situation because I feel like Amy came at her calmly, but Rennie didn't want to have a conversation out the gate. And my biggest thing was how Yandy and Deb responded to Amy. I feel like that was fucked up. Like they both on some like fuck shit, basically. Now, when it comes to the overall like music shit, first of all, you ain't never do no split sheets because the split sheets gonna make sure that the producer get paid, the writer get paid, the artist gets paid, all of that, right? So that leaves me to believe there was no contract. And you were green as fuck in the industry and you didn't know no better at that time all those years ago. But I don't know if it's her really being upset that this girl is singing her song. I think she was upset at how Rennie came at her. If I'm DMing you, bitch, and I'm just teeing you up like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That's my song, whatever. And you hit me with an attitude, bitch, who the fuck you talk like, bro? I ain't even come at you like that. And Rennie strikes me as that type of person to give that energy based on how we've seen her on the show so far. Like, I mean, even, you know, last year or whenever, she comes with that type of energy. Like, bitch, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, you know what? I blame your mama, God rest her soul. You have had also so much conflict with other
women.
You don't know how to enter conversations either. Her
mama
used to be like
passed.
this, but her
Yeah,
mama
fighting all the
her
time
mama from the show. How did she?
And her mama
Yeah.
passed. She got in an accident. I thought she had.
It was like a heart. I thought it was like a condition or something, but I honestly don't know.
I
But
forgot.
Her mom passed last year, and they used to be at each other like this. And I'm like, okay, I blame your mom for the poor relationships, but at the same time, Amy, what's going on with you, baby? Because you always finding yourself competing with women when you don't even have to. So what is going on?
Who else she competing with over there? Her sisters over there competing for her mama's affection and attention. Like that situation over there gave me fucked up. So I'm like, yeah, Amy got issues with women, even though she got all them sisters and her mom is her best friend and all of that. Girl, you was absolutely over there, you know, having issues with women for no reason. My thing with the whole song situation is Rennie said that she didn't ignore her. She ignored her. She didn't say anything to her. She ignored her, left her on red, and went to talk to whoever it was about the song and never said anything to her. Next thing you turn around, Amy is on the blogs going off about it and putting Rennie in it, talking about, bitch, you stole my record. And so that's when Rennie blocked her. So I feel like Rennie didn't handle the situation right at all. Like, you absolutely was being a bitch about it. But I also feel like if you in the game, you already know, bitch, don't come at me about no fucking song when you know who you gave the fucking song to, who stole it from you. Why are you talking to me? And I feel like that was Rennie's vibe during that conversation.
Yeah. That and Rennie also didn't consider the fact that she probably don't even know I'm going to talk to this man while she's having all this energy. Maybe he knew what the fuck he did, which is why he wasn't talking to Amy. So Amy couldn't have that conversation with him. So I just think they both definitely handled that not in the best way. Yeah. You know. So we'll
I had
see
a question for y'all.
Cool. What's up?
Okay, so I ain't watched Love and Hip Hop. I watched the clips of Erica and Bambi getting into it, but hearing y'all talk about the Amy situation and Rennie, it's making me think, do y'all think that something similar happened with Ashanti and J-Lo? Y'all know how Ashanti, all her vocals was basically given to J-Lo on the track?
Yes.
I think she purposely did it, though. I think that always thought that Ashanti made money from J-Lo singing her records. Yeah, that was like an understanding. Yeah, between them. Like, that was an understanding for her.
I don't think at first, though. I think it became I think like some of the first tracks that J-Lo did, like y'all stole, and then y'all put Ashanti's background vocals on the song. And Ashanti did not know that her background vocals was gonna be put on the song. It was some Irv Gotti shit, I think. Where
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it to me, I feel like Ashanti probably thought she was creating something for herself in the studio, and then you didn't gave the shit to J-Lo because J-Lo's the biggest star, and this is gonna bring more attention to the brand as a whole. So take this hit. That's what it sounded like to me. And he was right, because essentially bringing J-Lo in did make the whole Ja Rule and Murder Inc. brand really blow up in mainstream society way bigger than they were before. So he was right about it, but I absolutely think he snaked Ashanti at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do y'all feel like Ashanti ain't upset about it? So I guess that question don't count. Is everybody else really upset about it?
I think the most she would want is her masters from Irv, but I don't think he's ever going to give that to her. So she was supposed to be re-recording her music this summer, I thought, or at least releasing it this summer.
She did it, right? Didn't she do it for one of the albums already?
I don't know. I was looking for it like
I ain't seen anything.
Maybe 3 weeks ago, and I don't think I saw anything.
I'm always playing something from Ashanti.
This is true, but I also feel like there was some dishonesty about it at some point. Like, it's one thing to do, to know you're doing a song for somebody, but to think you're in the studio doing a song for your own shit, and then he used it for somebody else without you knowing. I think that happens a lot too. I think the girls kind of figured out that they would give their throwaways to the other artists and keep their best shit for themselves, and niggas know that. But yeah, I mean, still, like, they was acting like it was J-Lo's voice, and it wasn't. Like, that's some snaky shit. Whether we want to, agree with it or not. Okay. So where I made everybody mad, okay, where I made everybody mad is because I pointed out to everybody that I felt like there was a narrative being pushed with the whole Erica Scrappy Bambi situation. So I feel like Bambi very much play her role in the dynamics of every, you're a bitch to Erica, you was nanny boo boo, I got the dick, he married me, I'm the one that he chose, bitch. Yeah, she was very much doing that. Absolutely, I agree. But this whole setup to make her look like she mistreated Imani, I feel like is extremely fucked up. Because it's one thing to say me and this woman got issues. It's a whole nother thing for you and my soon to be ex-husband and your baby daddy that tried to take custody of this same child from you. It's crazy for you and him to come together to try to make it seem like I neglected your child when he tried to take custody from you and say you were abusive. And now you can say it's my fault because I was just sticking beside my husband. And, now everybody can put the blame on Bam. So that was the thing in this situation that kind of pissed me off. Because, essentially, Bambi, you didn't win anything by marrying him except for 3 more fucking kids or 2 more kids than the first bitch got. You didn't win anything. And I think you know that. That's why you got a divorce. But the way Erica showed up talking about, bitch, you trying to put him on child support just like I did. It's like, so what are you mad about exactly?
Like, what's she supposed to do?
Like, Imani's 18. And then I also feel like if Imani was really being mistreated by Bambi, why are you still trying to get Imani to go over there and have a relationship with her siblings instead of just waiting for Scrappy to have them? Bitch, you can only see, not bitch, but Imani, you can only see your siblings when your daddy got them because that lady didn't treat you right and I don't like that. That wasn't where Erica was coming from. She was coming from, you thought you won, but he still want me. And I absolutely think that Erica and Scrappy fucked in Puerto Rico for Imani's birthday. So
I mean, that's why she said he followed me.
Yes, he followed me. And he, like she was throwing that shit in Bambi's face because Bambi threw it in her face back in the day. But the only difference is I feel like you had a clearer picture of what was going on because you had been dealing with him for longer. He had already fucked over you with Diamond and he fucked over you with Shay and he fucked over you with Bambi. And you blame Bambi for that, but you're not as mad at him. And you say he apologized to you for what he did, but did you ever think he only apologized because as he was losing Bambi, he needed to have another woman and you were the one that's always available to him? Because you forgave him real quick for trying to take custody of your kid from you, bitch.
Yeah.
That was crazy to me. I think that was crazy. I didn't even like that whole divorce sit down. I'm like, bitch, why are you in the damn divorce lady office telling us how you feel about this lady as a stepmama? That's not your place. Let Imani tell us that. But I just kind of feel like Imani is used. It's just funny. Like, it's hard for me to not even see the karma that is going around because I do feel like there is a bit of karma that Bambi is receiving. It's just interesting to see how Imani was used against Erica. Right now, Imani's being used against your ass, Bambi. And it's like y'all go through the same shit with this man in different cycles. The only gag is you married him, and then you went and you had 3 kids. And as much as people may want to not accept and overlook it, this girl Erica was engaged to this man more than once. If she wanted to marry him, honestly, she could have.
She absolutely could have. Absolutely.
The reality
if she was gonna stick around,
But the whole I want my daughter to come over and see that's cap as fuck. I don't really like you, bitch. And to make it seem like it's about your daughter, it's not. It's really about the issues that y'all have had over the years. And the only reason why Erica brought up the whole bitch, you going through the same shit that I went through with this nigga when I was trying to get child support and you was laughing in my face. I don't know what Bambi said, but Bambi said something to make Erica say that. Bambi has been sitting on this high horse, like, I'm a wife, I got this and that, but bitch, you're divorcing him. Like, neither one of y'all are right in this situation. Like, you don't even want to be with the nigga. The nigga been out here cheating on you. That's nothing to brag about. It's no compliment. And all y'all both looking like fools. And here's the thing that gives me the most. The issue is Scrappy. And y'all over here fighting each other because I feel like Erica is moving off of course, history, but whatever that nigga tells your stupid ass. And
Yes.
the same with Bambi. Bambi is moving off of whatever he probably told her as well, on top of history. Like, y'all both just sitting up here looking stupid as the dog fuck. And I just can't give nobody any leg to really stand on. Y'all both.
May I?
Go ahead.
Nope, I see right through Bambi. She sat her ass there and told Erica she didn't like her because she was abusing Imani, but yet she didn't feed that child because she didn't come out of her room. No, ma'am. So let me check you right quick. If y'all would have watched my 3-hour live today, y'all would have saw. In April, when Imani got on live to tell us everything that she couldn't stand about Bambi, not fucking once did she mention Bambi not feeding her. Not once did she say Bambi mistreated her. She said Bambi didn't show up to, she came to when I was in a homecoming course, she came to that, but she ain't come to nothing else. She ain't come to none of my cheerleading games or nothing like that. Which at the end of the day, okay, you could feel a way, but we could also say Bambi didn't want to be around your mama, or she didn't want to be around your daddy because she just a step parent. Either way, what Imani was mad about was that Bambi unfollowed her after Imani called her that lady on social media and that shit went viral. I think that hurt Bambi's feelings because I do think that Bambi felt like she was somebody that Imani actually did go to when Erica and Scrappy was doing their bullshit, going back and forth, trying to make each other look like the bad guy. I do think that she formed a relationship with Bambi. And when she called Bambi that lady on social media, I think it hurt Bambi's feelings and Bambi unfollowed her. And then the whole shit happened because I think this scene that's being taped that we talking about where they blew up on each other at that table, I think that shit was happening at the same time when Imani got online and went off.
That's a good point.
And I played the live, and not once did Imani say anything about not being fed, which is why I think that Erica was fucking lying. And I'm gonna say it again. If that was the reason why you felt like this lady is fucked up, you didn't feed my child, why are you telling her that you still want Imani to come by her? Because if somebody mistreated my daughter, I don't want her coming by you.
Over there.
Y'all not together no more. She 18. This was so you can humble Bambi and nanny boo her for getting her heart broke by the same nigga that broke your heart. The only problem I have with that with Erica, because I would be perfectly fine with that if Erica wasn't there at the lawyer's office helping him, and if I didn't believe she fucked him in Puerto Rico. I feel like you always still wanted that man, and that's why Bambi gave you such a hard time. I think Bambi pretended to play nice with you in public because you would pretend to be being a bigger person, and I don't want Scrappy no more. I'm over him and all of that. But if that's the case, why right now are you on his side when you know he the one that's fucked up?
Ain't no fucking way I'm finna sit up here and be on no nigga side that try to get my fucking child snatched from me because your trifling ass is too lazy to want to pay child support. But you want all the weight to fall on me.
What was crazy though was that Erica did all that arguing with Bambi, and she was trying to find a reason. She was like, Imani has not been to your house. And Bambi said, yes, she has. And she says, well, when you're not home, what do you want her to do? Do you want her to come over there and see the siblings, or do you want her to spend time with stepmama? Like, which one is it?
Which one? No one cap.
Then when you start talking about the whole abuse allegations, you bring your ass to the confessionals and say, well, Scrappy tried to do that when he was getting custody. But you at the table ready to fight Bambi. They both doing the same thing. It was just giving real whack. And honestly, as many times as she has been engaged to him, she should have just married him at this point, but it wouldn't have changed anything because she still would have been in the same fucking argument with Bambi, I'm sure. Or Shay.
Maybe, or another woman,
But he would have been the same nigga not paying bills and cheating on you and running out when shit got hard. This right here, but Bambi harassed that lady nonstop. You can't. When did she harass her nonstop? When did she harass her nonstop? Can somebody explain?
I don't know.
I've been watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for years and reviewing it. Please tell me when Bambi was consistently harassing Erica. I need to know when that happened because I missed it. Thank you for the super chat, Willie. Niecy Face Car has no max. You are stunning, and she is.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that, because we love super chats that come with compliments. Thank you.
Okay, period.
Okay.
Period. I don't know if Bambi has mistreated Imani, but it's very possible to start out liking your step parent and then just taking a dislike for their ass later. But I don't know if she's like mistreated her. It's possible, because I don't believe that nobody is a saint in this situation.
No.
I don't know what the mistreatment would have looked like. Maybe it could have been leaving her out of family things and she felt like she was mistreated or whatever. But
this is what they was talking about. They was talking about, this is what she literally said. She said, you was feeding everybody else and you wasn't feeding my daughter. Mind you, Imani is a teenager and Imani was in her room. I don't know about y'all, but how it worked in my household is if somebody cooks and they say, hey, the food ready, you come downstairs and you eat. If you don't come and get the food, then I guess you wasn't hungry or you didn't want to eat. But even though I want to remind everybody that Bambi has a 4-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a 2-year-old. So why is it that y'all expecting her to be responsible for a teenager eating while she got her 3 young ones to worry about? Like, shouldn't you trust that the older one can come down and make her own plate? Is it just me?
It's just reaching for an argument.
First of all, my teenager none of my kids is going to nobody else's house without no money. I don't give a damn if it's $. Like, you can get your own food. But my question is this: did they have enough money for food to feed Imani if the daddy was not paying the rent? It's no question.
Because he wasn't paying child support. He wasn't paying child support.
Maybe she ain't had no goddamn food for that girl. It's no disrespect.
I only have 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in my hand.
But that don't make sense. Not if she don't feel comfortable. This is my thing though, y'all. Bam and Imani have had a good relationship for all of these years up until recently. So I feel like in order for y'all to actually make it seem like Bambi is not being a good step parent, you would have to be able to show me that. And I feel like y'all can't show me that. Y'all can only go off of what Erica and Imani is saying. And as I said before, in Imani's live, she didn't say anything about the lady ain't never fed me and she ain't take care of me. All she said was, you didn't come to my cheerleading games and you don't love me because you unfollowed me. You don't love me because how you love me and you talking bad about my mama and my daddy. Well, first of all, me and your mama been fighting over your daddy for years. So I could love you and not fuck with her. And now your daddy is mistreating me and not helping me with our 3 kids. So I feel like I have every right to say whatever the fuck I want to say about your raggedy ass daddy. With all due respect.
It's when Imani's energy towards her started to change, when it was like you started to treat me different based on the actions of what my dad was doing. And I may be my dad's child, but you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you mistreating me? And maybe that's when she was like, I don't fuck with this lady. Like,
and I'm sure
my mama never take nothing out on me. Whatever happens between her and my daddy, she don't take nothing out on me. Why are you doing this? So I don't know, but I'm just, that's just something that I'm wondering.
There's another thing though that I wanted to reference when you brought that up about Imani. So when the police came to the house, this is what Erica said. Erica brought the police with her to pick up Imani because Imani wasn't dropped off to her. So if you hit Imani or y'all got into a fight before, Imani didn't want to go home. So you come to Scrappy's house with the police to prove a point as far as I'm concerned. Because I feel like if you had shown up, Imani was going to come downstairs. Like, come on, you her mom. But I feel like when the police came, it pissed Scrappy off because Scrappy probably in his house smoking weed and you didn't brought the police to his house and made him all scared and shit. So I think that he reacted and used that situation with Imani saying, because I think Imani was playing both sides. I think she would get into it with her mom and go and tell her dad and bam shit. And I think if you had bruises or some type of shit on you to prove it, then here goes the police report, because they still did investigate Erica. They still investigated her. And I feel like something had to be said by the child. There had to be some evidence in order for them to fully start an investigation. And that's why I say I feel like Imani was the one that probably told Bambi and, and the nigga, Scrappy, that she didn't want to go and deal with her mama because they had gotten into a fight. The mama comes with the police, Scrappy mad. So now we're going to flip that situation where we might not have called the police or said anything. Since you done brought the police to my house, I'm going to flip this shit on you. And then it backfired on her. And now they're investigating her. And so I feel like it's real cute for us to act like, this is Bambi that did this. But this sounds like the shit that's been going on between Scrappy and Erica the whole time.
Yeah, I have to say this though. It doesn't, like, you don't have to have a bruise, or it could just be word of mouth for them to do an investigation on on you. So
and that's what I'm saying. Imani had to say it though. Imani's a teenager, so
yes.
she had to say something. Exactly.
And if anything,
she probably said something. Yeah.
If anything, you could look at the situation and say they both fucked up. Because if Imani felt like she had to exaggerate or lie to get the attention of her mama, that let you know she already know that the power lies within her daddy, and y'all both will do whatever it takes to get his attention.
Daddy,
boom. But that's what I'm thinking from Imani on the side of her daddy's side, though, to get the attention of her dad, who she now has to share with all these fucking children and this lady over here.
Okay.
So she could have also said, in the same sense you're saying, you know, to get the attention of her dad and not even just her mama.
I agree.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
also think she was trying to get away from her mama. Because to me, y'all, I don't care what nobody say. Erica Reeds is one of the angry young baby mamas. Okay. They mad because they ain't get no help. They picked the wrong nigga to get pregnant by. They are resentful of whatever the situation is. Then she went and got pregnant and had the twins with that other nigga who they said is married. One of the kids is autistic. Ooh, I feel like that's a lot. That's what Bambi said.
Yeah, didn't say that.
I didn't hear that.
So, and even before that, Erica is in relationships with pretty niggas that need $20 for gas. Like you still not picking better, bitch. Like you still not doing no better over there. Okay. Georgia Prune should be the last one trying to get Erica and Bambi to do anything. Thank you, Scotty, for bringing that up.
All of them.
Bitch, where's Jasmine's baby? Has Jasmine's baby been down there?
I ain't seen the boy since he was first on the show.
Okay.
I ain't seen the baby.
Ooh, they brought him on there for the storyline. After that, that was it.
Exactly. Get her ass off the show. But y'all over here, you know, this group kills me. How they play like they trying to bring people together. Like that whole conversation Yandy ass had with goddamn Carly Red was irritating as hell. I'm on Carly Red's side, I'll be honest. Because if y'all, like, I just feel like Carly said something that was very key. Y'all can come out here. Y'all don't fuck with this lady outside of the show anyway. So why y'all pressing her like y'all couldn't get in contact with Mita and her other people? Like all of this shit is fake. And Spice, all this damn hollering you doing, girl, you are this close. They could snatch your ass off this show for real because you scream too much for me. You're not on stage. It's too much. It's too much.
Child, thank you, California Cutie, for the super chat. The irony of it all. Scrappy, you have to start all over in child support. Love y'all. Yes, he do. And please
for 2, right?
Please 3.
Oh,
they have 3.
Okay.
A 4-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a 2-year-old, and they over there talking about she's a Debbie Downer. That bitch is depressed because she fucked around and let that nigga put 3 babies in her back to back to back. Okay.
Oh God.
Over there being dickmatized.
And don't want to pay the child support because he want to get the kids 2 weeks out the month so he don't have to pay.
Exactly. Bitch. Thank you, Jamie.
So his mama can get him 2 weeks out the month.
So mama can corrupt the poor fucking babies. That's why Bambi said, why are you trying to take my kids from me? Like this lady don't even want you to take the kids, and it's not about getting no money from you. It's about her not wanting her kids around your raggedy ass mama, bro. You can't tell me that that's not about that lady now, because you ain't never had no fucking money. So I pretty much can guess that Bam is already resigned to the idea that she gonna have to pay for most of this shit by herself.
This is so sad, y'all.
It is.
And he had the audacity to sit on that live with some of the guys and with Eric. And I think somebody else was on that live and he was sitting up there talking about how you ain't gonna get, like, when you do bad things, you ain't gonna be able to be successful or go to the next level or whatever he was talking about Sierra. And it's like, nigga, you're in the exact same spot that we saw you in when you first got on the show. What are you talking about? Renting. What are you talking about?
Renting and still rapping. This comment right here. Bambi should have read the Yelp reviews instead of thinking she was special. I agree with y'all, but there's a part of me that feels like y'all are full of shit when y'all say stuff like this, because I remember what it was like back then when Bambi got with Scrappy. And to be very clear, everybody thought Erica was a mean bitch and they thought Scrappy was fine as fuck with all of this good potential and he just needed some time and a good woman and he was going to turn into fucking King Joffrey Joe Fur or some shit like that. Everybody was thinking that for the most part about this nigga back then because he's attractive. He had the halo effect. Tall, fine, and
that nigga is cute though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, damn, you ain't shit. You cute as fuck. But y'all ain't shit ass.
I asked y'all a month ago. I was like, was he really trash back then? I was like, I don't remember. I was like, I can't.
He cheated on Erica with Diamond. They talked bad about Diamond. Mama D said Diamond coochie stank. Then because Diamond cheated on him with Soulja Boy. He goes back to Erica. He tries to make it work with Erica, say that she not showing him the affection that he need. Okay. Then she on the TV show rubbing his fucking feet and shit, trying to prove something to him. And he still cheated on her with Shay. Still lied to her about the situation with Shay, was going back and forth even after season 1 when Shay got her and her little wig embarrassed. She still was fucking with that nigga after the fact. So Erica was with him all up until he goes to jail because he had to go to rehab. When he was in rehab, him and Erica broke up for good. And that's when him and Bambi started talking. But at the same time, Erica gave him that ring back because she was trying to put on for the camera. She wasn't really done with him, but she was trying to flex and do her, oh, I'm going to leave him and I'm going to move on and he's going to regret it and then he's going to come back to me better. That's what she thought was going to happen. But that's not what fucking happened. He went and found him a woman who was even more pressed to give him whatever it was that he needed because she was a pick me too.
Bambi was even more pressed.
Yes.
Does the second woman get the better man?
And can I
talk about that?
Respond to prognosis? Uh-oh.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Now, what your big foot over there doing?
My dog. Babe, please fix my camera.
Oh, I thought it was Lyric. I'm sorry.
It was Lyric.
It was
Lyric.
It was Juvie.
Oh, it was Lyric.
Oh, Lyric scared Juvie, and Juvie jumped up and
but as soon as Lyric did it, he talked about Juvie. Like Juvie, why you do that?
Juvie jumping on him right now. Okay, right there. Thank you.
I didn't do it. On the dog.
But yeah, I feel like when we be talking. No, but you made Juvie hit the camera. He jumped up because of you. He literally said, oh, okay, that shit not my fault. Anyway. But yeah. Okay, so I'm just saying, like, I feel like I know everybody wants to be mad at Bambi forever because she's stuck beside the man and everything, but that's what Erica is doing right now. So why are y'all still more mad at Bambi even though Erica is literally doing the same thing? And that's the point that I keep trying to understand. It's how y'all, Go ahead.
I do want to answer prognosis though. What was the question again that she asked? She said Bambi should have read the Yelp reviews. And I just want to say this. Her ass did, but she ignored the dog fuck out of them because Scrappy been cheated on her ass. And she stopped messing with Scrappy because she went to LA. And then he came out here. Y'all seen the Bam? Where the Bam at? The Bam. Y'all looking for the Bam?
Come back.
She went back to him. So she should have stuck with her guns the first time. Like, I ain't with this man. And I guess he wanted to show her how serious he was. So he got down on one knee and proposed to her. But I think Scrappy may have changed for like maybe the first 2 years of their relationship, possibly. And then after that,
think so too.
Just reverted back.
Yes. I think the first 3 years he actually was being there and doing his part. That's why she got pregnant with the second baby, because the first baby was four and the second is 2. So within that 2 year, 3 year range, he was doing what he was supposed to be doing. She get pregnant with the second baby. That last one came so quick, it made me feel like he just, it was their year apart. Bambi could have stayed silent, not attacked the first woman. I feel like y'all are acting like Erica was some perfect fucking like angel and wasn't coming at Bambi back then. But okay.
I'm kind of with prognosis on that one because I just kind of feel like at the end of the day, bitch, that was my nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm on your goddamn head and you could feel a way about it. And when we sat on this stage and I told you that nigga wasn't paying his child support for me, you was over there laughing in my fucking face. You had so much to say. So at this point, I'm with that energy on your ass. So I definitely see why Erica is like, bitch, this is karma. But at the same time, I still
but why are you helping him?
You're making yourself look dumb. Yeah. Exactly. That's the thing.
It's like, who really the winner at the end of it? Y'all both got y'all clown mask on.
And that's just what I want everybody to recognize right now. And I feel like y'all can talk all of that fucking shit y'all want to, but y'all are still caping for Erica in some respect now, but at the end of the day, Erica got her lick back on Bambi a whole bunch of times because she was still fucking Scrappy when Bambi and Scrappy was together. She was getting her pussy out down to the fucking hotel. They was still fucking, and they still fucking now, as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely.
So I just want them to come together and like, when y'all gonna really realize that it's really scrap? Like, that's the thing. Like, we been having so much conversation about the ladies, and then this is how he's always overlooked. You know what I'm saying? With the fuck shit that he has been doing and the part that he has played in this shit. It just makes me think about how niggas be with women and then they tell you one thing to have you thinking this way about the other one, because what they're really trying to do is make sure they keep y'all separate. Because ain't no telling, he could have still been fucking with Erica throughout the marriage, girl. We don't know.
They both
He
know that
enough to keep them separated.
Both of them know themselves. Both of them know that they are willing to live in some form of delusion. And I guess they just want to be the one. So at this point, I feel like they know what Scrappy is doing. They just don't care.
You're probably right, girl.
This is the one for me. She's only mad at Bambi, which is why she's an idiot and a pick-me. Nicole, this is why I'm mad with it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, because everybody acting like they can't hear me. All right. So with that being said, girl, we done with Love and Hip Hop because them hoes make my blood pressure go up.